Hello, this is David with entry number 965. Just drove over the train tracks, apologies for that. And I'm coming back from my Hitachi classes on this Tuesday evening. And I'm feeling great. I'm feeling real good. Pretty positive. And I had my high school classes earlier. I still got my one kind of hellacious adult beginner class I gotta do, unfortunately, but as they say, you gotta do what you gotta do. That high school class, I'll be damned if it isn't fun as hell. It is just like a wonderful little bubble into this weird world of youth. I gotta say, it's pretty great. It's almost like an intoxicating feeling being there. It's like really relaxing. There's like no problems, no stress. The other teachers who work there, the other foreign guys, I don't know how much work they do, but it's not as much as I've heard from other jet teachers. It really is pretty minimal in terms of what you actually have to do, what you're responsible for. I could see it being like a pretty big deal at some schools where you kind of have a lot of like expectations and you really have kind of a set parameter that you have to work in. But for me, at this school, like the situation that I got is perfect. I'm getting a lot of money from the school. Like, I feel a little guilty because it's really easy and fun, and they pay supremely well. Like, a little bit, I feel a little guilty, like I said, a little guilty taking the money because it's so fun. It doesn't even feel like work. Like, I'm not stressed. They never ask me to do anything. Like, I don't have to make lesson plans or whatever. They're just like, if you feel like it, you can help us with this, or if you feel like it, you can do this class, teach this class, or whatever. But like, they completely give me the option to say no, like completely. And it's just a really, really, really good experience. Like, I don't know, I don't want to gush too much about it, which I already have, but like, it's really nice. And this class I just taught was amazing. This guy is like, he's super smart, like technologically smart, like hard science smart, and he's super into like the same kind of weird BS stuff that I'm into. And so like we have really good conversations. His level, unfortunately, is not exactly super high, but we're still able to have some very like meaningful, kind of introspective and just cultural conversations. I've noticed that the Japanese in general are not shy or weird or whatever about talking about their history. A lot of them are completely open about talking about very serious things like the war, the A-bomb, things like that. Like, they're pretty much like okay with talking about it. There are a couple classes I have that I know I probably shouldn't talk about, stuff like that, but on the whole, it really is like a pretty nice experience getting to kind of just pick their brain on like many topics. And a lot of them have pretty insightful opinions about this kind of stuff. You would think that, for an American, like, luckily I have this face, but like an American talking about like America dropping an A-bomb on their country, you would think they'd be like a bit salty about that, but really I haven't experienced like any whatsoever kind of like hate or disgust or anything like that about the end of the war. So it's been really, really nice. But anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk with you soon. Bye.